Try to avoid my camera.
I use it, but very good. Okay, they
I
like
just open and now. I know I like the shift.
I think we're the afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Because it seems there's no lady here, so it's all gentlemen. Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Alpham Obidike, and Honorable Spad on pharmaceutical, Dr. Nadozie, Director of Regional Director of NAFDAC. Yeah, is he a doctor or Dr. Martins? The security men led by the Assistant Director of DSS and Chairman of Obogu and his executive, Chairman of who's the other markets are the plumbing, surgical, science, medical science. Obois. How many Obois? The Obois on this side?
Yes.
Okay. None.
Thank you.
Why we are here, I think for the past 1 month now, this area, not up to 1 month, close to 1 month. Well, we are not here to debate about how long it has been. But the thing is this, I think that the exercise that is going on here in this market, especially in Obogo and the affected markets, is coming close to an end, and that's the essence of us being here, so that we can be able to talk about the way forward. First of all, I commend the NAFDAC and their team, and you, the traders. I know for a very long time it's not easy. You don't get pension, you don't get any other thing. It's from what you make on a daily basis. That is how you feed your family and take care of yourself. So, but it's one of those things that goes with the business. So thank God we are all still alive. We are here to get a way forward on this issue of the closure. I think the closure is about to come to an end. But before that, we need to hear from the regional director of NAFDAC that led the team, and to tell you the reason why they had to do what they did. Because I know at the time we were trying to, when this thing happened, we tried to see if we can be able to have an understanding, so that some of the markets that are not particularly Obogo will not be affected. But because of the close nature and the intertwine of some of the Obogo people who are using some of the close by markets as their warehouses, and that led to the reason of getting everybody out of the way so that they will be able to do a good job, which we thank God, we thank the regional director and their team for actually fast forwarding this, because we all know some years back we had such an experience which even lasted up to 4.5 months before this place was reopened. Okay, I know the effect of that one. And good enough, we thank our governor who was here and to see things for himself, not being in the office or sending us to come and give him a second-hand information. He came here, saw things for himself, and made a pronouncement, made a promise, because our governor is a Kweme. So he made a promise and pleaded with NAFDAC, let them fast forward the whatever they are doing, so that this place will be open in the shortest possible time. So it seems that this time is almost at hand, and that's why we are here. So I thank you for doing this. We are here on behalf of the government, me as myself as the special advisor to the governor of markets. We have the commissioner for health and the special advisor on pharmaceutical present. The government team to be here for him now to tell you people what they found, and we were able to couch a way forward. Thank you, sir.
Regional Director of the no protocol order. My Honorable Commissioner of Anambra State, the Special Advisor to the Governor of Market Anambra State, the security team led by Assistant Director. Ndị be a biko ka onye chiri ya zelụnụ. Okwu m ga-adị nkenke. I will just brief so that we move. Today is already fast spent from the program we have. We want to thank NAFDAC. We want to thank the security team. On the day this operation started, that same day, Mr. Governor, in his wisdom, sent me and the Commissioner for Health here that same day. That is to confirm to you that from day one, he has been here with you, both in spirit and in direction. But I want to thank our people, especially the chairman of this market. For you listening to him is the reason why NAFDAC is telling us now that they receive warm hands of fellowship from you. Because that first day, we saw him organizing you. Wait, let's understand. When we came out and told them, no, this is how it is, you took it and waited. And everything went on peacefully. And that is why we are having today. If you have not cooperated and moved on peacefully, maybe today will never come. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you especially. We know the sleepless nights. We know the innumerable calls. As Mr. Governor said the day he came, it is our lives that is being saved. That's why we cannot thank NAFDAC enough. You see, it is said, sanitizing the drug delivery services saves more lives than what hospitals saves. The lives your cooperation with NAFDAC have saved may be more than the lives the whole hospitals in this state will save this year. So we understand the pains, but you understood it more. That is why you worked with NAFDAC. We want to thank you. Anambra State, thank you, NAFDAC. The security team, Anambra State, thank you for your professionalism. We didn't hear any accidental one or two. We want to thank you. Our people, we thank you. Ozame mezimake hichago. I think I can get you like a commission around that or can with the reactions. You put it. You can interpret that one. That one is you. The commissioner.
Thank you. Thank you so much. First, I want to thank the Dr. Martin, thank you so much, Regional Director. The first time I saw you, I just saw a Jackson man. Thank you so much. And my senior colleagues, Dr. Nadoze and Chief Oba, thank you so Oban Nabeni. Thank you so much. When I saw your call, I said, sorry, we're already rushing out. And the security team, thank you so much. Man could say much, but because we still have to listen from them for the debriefing, because normally this is actually a procedure that is very, very good. When you enter, you brief. At the end of the day, you debrief. The essence of debriefings are many. One, to find out the situation. Two, the way forward. Three, what can be done to prevent what happened. That's debriefing. And also suggestions. So debriefing normally is and what is it that we would have done. So I'm sure that's what you're going to do to us. So, but Henna will say something. I want to thank the leadership of this market. You are mature. The first time, because almost all of you here are my friends. I call Chilota. The first time they came in, we discussed Chilota. The governor said we must come here. That day we came here was an ESCO day, if you remember. So governor said we must come. Immediately we finished, I was there going back to the ESCO meeting, ESCO chamber that day. And your leadership of your market, every led by Chilota, is always eager to listen. He's always eager to know what is it that we could do to make things easy for your people. And Chilota, Jidekwa Keiji, and those have spoken a lot about, and also the other leaders, the line secretaries and the people now supporter, because that's not Akudorezo, they can because thank you so much. And we'll work together with all of us, because when I say all of us as a team, I'm sure the impact of this thing for a long, short time in town is not something that one would like to see. As the SPAD and market said, previous years this was done for 4 months and a half. You can actually think, visualize, assume, can the market is where now. On a video, man, they say na kidney, on a kidney. I think Chilota get sent email because, but they can't get it anywhere again. Because this is the only way they normally get it. The man was crying, please. So you could see what would be good if we're able to follow the guideline of NAFDAC. As federal, as Governor said that job, and we all know, this is in federal exclusive legislative list on the NAFDAC federal, with partnership with the Ministry of Health. So you see that every registration activity on health, or medicals, and pharmaceuticals come from NAFDAC and also support from the Ministries of Health. So one thing I want to also thank is the governor. You know, he came that day and said within 10 days or working days, and it happened. So can we clap for Martin? So, this could have lasted 4 months, because in the open lawyer never in our site case you always cite in 2007 a case of this special lasted for 4 months. So if your own, you're citing it your own, will be writing for 4 or 5 months. Nobody will think, but they made it happen within that shortest, less than a month, and they finish up and they are proud to brief us. So to show now he's our brother too. Yeah. So I'm sure he will not make things difficult for us. Rather, he will work with us. Isn't that so, Martin, to make things happen? So we want to thank the governor about it. That day, Governor Bereba, Ojoga Abuja, direct. So governor, he always asks us, where are we on this? I'm telling you, every single day. He is aware we are, in fact, open up meetings on event today. Maybe he would have been here. So just know that the government of President Chukuma Soludo is solidly behind the Head Bridge Market, and we work together to ensure that this may not be able to happen in a recent time again. So thank you, Dr. Martins. Over to you so that we'll continue. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Let me stand on the already established protocol. I want to greet in Igbo.
Greet in Igbo.
I want to greet in Igbo.
Okay.
I continue if I can. Igbo Kwenu.
Yeah.
I want to greet all of us on this auspicious occasion of the debriefing for the operation that we did, that I see ongoing in Airbridge Market. I won't say Ogbogbo because it goes beyond Ogbogbo. ATDA is there. That's the articles, right?
Amalgamated Timber Dealers Association.
Okay. Amalgamated Timber Dealers Association. OBMTA. Good. Surgical Union. Science. Is science here? Yes. Is there any other one I left out? Science is here. Okay, so I know at the beginning the apprehension was that why, for goodness sake, will NAFDAC block ATD, OBMTA, science, surgical, and it's as if we're just out to punish the people. And I know that the outcry at that time was, why are we punishing people who have nothing to do with medicine? But in our character, we didn't respond because we know where we are going. We like our actions to speak. And I'm happy here, all the chairmen of those unions, they are here. I want to ask you, all of you, did you find medicine in your place or not? Just answer me. Answer.
Yes.
Father,
Did we find medicine in your place or not?
You found.
We justified our action. And each of the time I call the chairman, they are with us. See. In fact, I remember when the governor came, he mentioned, at that time we were with TA, and the chairman was, I don't know. The governor asked him 3 times. He said, I don't know. I want to say that the things we found in OBMTA is the same in size in what we found in Ghana. It's that serious. And at first we were surprised, but after a while I wasn't surprised anymore because I can see the proximity and then the other places. I want to thank, I have to give that background because at the beginning people were wondering whether we are sadists, that was just locked places. They were product of intelligence. The work we did were a product of intelligence. Everything we did was intelligence driven. And we know that if we don't do what we did, we may not be able to move at the rate at which we moved. Let me quickly go back a little. Sometimes back around October last year, our men came into this Ogbogbo market on intelligence on a specific shop in a specific line. The chairman is there, he can testify to it. They left this market with their blood. They were beaten. In fact, it was so shameful that a senior officer of the Federal Republic was stripped naked for carrying out his legitimate duty. Till today, this market has not been able to find who the perpetrator was. Till this moment that we speak. Some years back also, at the plumbing section, there will be our men were sent on specific instructions without the market being closed go to a specific place, we have this there. They were stoned. Many of these things we know, but we kept in our database. So when we started, and they said, why did you have to lock everywhere? I know if we don't do that, there will be a lot of collateral damage. Because the federal government was determined to make sure that this place is rid of circulation of fake and substandard medicines. I would say, is one of the most important distribution center in Nigeria and Africa. So whatever we do here transcends this place, goes everywhere. So I gave those two backgrounds for you to know. Number one, are people who said we lock people who knew nothing about medicine. The chairmen are here, they can see that all the places before medicine there. And two, why did you lock people out? Okay, we are allowing people to be inside there and we are working. No, there will be a lot of collateral damage, because if that thing that happened when we sent men here and they were beaten, our security people will react. And if they react, it will be a chain reaction. So all of these things were done to make sure that our slogan of safeguarding the health of the nation is still maintained while we still do what we are supposed to do. I want to give a lot of credit to the governor of Anambra State, Ade Professor Charles Chukwuma Sobido. He came in here, saw things for himself. He didn't sit down in his office. From day one, he sent his able representatives to find out what was happening. After getting briefing from them, for you to know, it's a very proactive government. The next thing I didn't know how they got my number. The next thing I got was a call from Chief of Staff introducing himself and supporting what we are doing as long as it is to sanitize the market. After that, we had the governor himself coming in person, seeing for himself what is happening. That is a government that will say is for the people and by the people. Mr. Governor, I want to thank you for the support. We want to thank him also for putting the narratives right. I have to say this because the narratives people were already bringing, people were bringing narratives of ethnicity, narratives of connivance. You see, the issue of health and narratives of what do we call it now? Politics. You don't play politics with the life of people. You don't play politics with people's health. And that is what the governor has demonstrated. That let's call a spade a spade. Let's save ourselves from ourselves. I'm quoting him verbatim. So I want to thank Mr. Governor for putting the narratives right, because until he stepped in, what some other people were peddling was maybe we're after a particular section of people. If you use medicine and it's fake and it doesn't work, does he know ethnicity? Does he know where you come from? No. So Mr. Governor, thank you so much. I can't praise you enough. Maybe one of these days, I don't know how it's done in Anambra. I will apply for citizenship. To the findings that we have gotten, I also want to say thank you to the unflinching support, in fact, of all from the presidency. Because I was telling people that this matter is beyond even NAFDAC. It is straight from the presidency. one of the noise that has been going around is that there's a lot of fake. In fact, there was a, no, let me delve into it too academics, but I don't intend to do that here. There was a report by some people outside the country. They came in here without our consent, I use that word, without telling us. So they just came to do a discreet investigation, and they said more than 50% of medicines in circulation in Nigeria are fake. What can be more disturbing to a government than that? If you like, you go and refute it. If you like, you say it's not so. But they have released what they want to release to the public. And so that will create a lot of fear. And to be as if the government of the day does not care for the health of its citizens. Who also made the presidency to mandate the leading agency in charge of that to make sure this is done. Thank the NSA, who have seen this issue as a national security issue. Elsewhere, if you are doing anything in medicine or anything that goes into the system of the people, you are not doing it just for profit. You will be profiled. The government must know you, because you are holding the life of people in your hands. And that is why it's a national security issue. Government can kill as many people at a time before they are intercepted, yes or no?
Yes.
But one batch, I keep saying it, of fake medicine, one batch can have as much as 10 million tablets. And so imagine 10 million people taking just one batch. You can wipe off a nation without carrying gun or shooting. And these days, a lot of this kind of warfare is going on. And that's why nations that are serious will never allow anyone to be